Hello everybody, sflogicninja here, or you can call me David Earl, I don't care. So we're over 1,000 now. That's awesome. I'm so happy. The timing was really awkward though. I wanted to do something really special, but got hit with a couple jobs that were pressing. So I'm back with a couple videos for you, and I tried to get back to all your comments and messages yesterday. That basically took up all day long. But it's totally worth it. You guys are awesome. And I hope that you enjoy this lesson. This is the one on stutter editing. And then after that, I want to try and do some stuff on acapellas and vocals and tempo and stuff like that. All right. Ciao.
All right. Time to glitch out. All right. So we got MIDI drum beat. Audio drum beat representing the MIDI drum beat. So what I want to do is I'm going to create my palette for glitching, or stutter editing, as some people like to call it. I kind of mix up a couple different styles when I do this. So I have a little bit of a prep that I like to do first. So I'm going to create another track. I'm going to hold Option and drag this down. Those are two regions. So what I want to do is create a new audio file out of the second region. The reason I'm doing that is I'm going to do something to it. Something evil. All right, double click on it. Now I'm going to go to Functions. I'm going to say Reverse. That reverses that audio file. So now I've got my frontward beat and my backward beat. So backwards from forwards. Okay, starting to get my palette together. Next thing I might want to do is create another track. Pull this down. Might call this Reverse. Just name the track. I just double click there and type Reverse. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to split both the forwards and the reverse ones into bits. I'm going to hold down Option, click and hold at the first quarter note, and if you keep Option held until you let go of the mouse, it's going to divide it into multiple parts. I'm going to do the same thing down here. Bada bing. All right, so after I've done that, I mute the reverse bit. We're going to come back to that later. And I'm simply going to look for opportunities to do a little stuttering. Okay, there we go. So I've got this bass drum, right? First thing I'd like to do with this bass drum is make it go in triplet notes. So it's going to go boom, ching, ba-da-da-king, boom, ching. So go down here, and I change my format value of my grid to 1/12. So up here, you can see that it's 1, 2, 3 per quarter note. Drag this over, drag it over again. Now if I select them all and adjust their tails, I get a nice little triplet thing going on. Cool. So that's maybe the first part of my my stutter edited drum beat. Now the next thing I'm going to look for is a snare. Okay, there's a snare right there that I want, right in here. So I'm going to take this snare alone, pull this snare down, and I'm going to do something like 30-second notes. Let's see how that sounds. This is when you do things like this, you'll see that it's kind of overlapping a bit. Probably want to take this out. Probably want to take these, and I'm going to adjust the first 3 tail ends so that they match up cool. Now my grid isn't correct, so what I need to do is, no, my grid is correct actually. There we go. Boom. Now, here's a little trick of mine. I like to take these, merge them together by hitting equals, double click, brings it up in the sample editor, fade them out. And watch what this does. Okay, really fast, maybe too fast, but it creates a it makes them decrease in volume as they go along. So That was really fast. Almost too fast. Luckily, I have Command Z on my side. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to extend this out so we have a bit of a longer stutter going on. Once again, I'm just like holding Option and doing that. Merge them together. Double click. Functions. Fade out. Okay, a little better. Now, okay, so depending on how crazy you want to get, what I'm going to do is now look for a reversed snare. So let's see. There's a nice reversed snare. You start to be able to recognize these things by their transients. So I need to bring this back so that it butts up right against this other snare. Okay, there's a little gap between the end of this and the beginning of the other one, so I'm just going to tighten it up. Cool. When you reverse a sound and put it in front of a sound that's not reversed, that's generally called a prelap. Now I'm going to check out my inspector here because I've got a feeling, yeah, it's mono. Need to turn that stereo. I also need to look at my relative volumes. Okay, that looks good. So just like I did the snare there, if I have these, you know, triplet kicks going on or another kick pattern, okay, I'll have it roll up to this kick. So copy that over. I'm going to adjust the tail on this. Merge those files by hitting equals. Double click on it. Functions fade in. Okay, so a little bit different.